Welcome, Capricorn, to the 12th house tarot reading. My name is Mouse. Why would I forget where I'm at? I don't know. So this is a general reading for Capricorn Sun Moon Rising for the week of August 5 to 11, 2024. We do past, present, and future spread with clarifiers for each. Obviously, my interpretation of what the cards are saying. They always lay out some kind of story. And I just read the story to you, friends. How are you? What's been going on? Last week's reading was entitled Lean into Your Support Group. There's a big change coming. Changes. How's it going? What change is happening for you? What's going on? Let me know. Leave me a comment. We're almost at 100 subscribers. I'm like, I don't even know what to do once I get there. I may keep going is the answer. But I'm just like so stoked that you all are here. I'm just so happy and tickled that you said yes to little old me. And if you're new here, welcome. Consider liking and subscribing as well. We'll do one more shuffle. We'll cut the deck and get going here. Ay. There it is. That's what we got. If I have to pull out a different deck, I will. This is the Rider-Waite deck. And, you know, my true, steadfast ride or die deck. Excuse me as I have a sip of tea. I have an interesting concoction of mugwort and yarrow with a dash of honey. I usually put licorice in it. If you know anything about those, then you're like, whoa, what kind of psychic journey are you going on? All right, Capricorn, here we go. Let's see what was in the past position. We have the Star. All right, that's great. I love it. The Earth signs have been like pulling out all the major arcana. It's been amazing. It's been a lot of fun. You have your self-realization and your healing happening here. So if there are big changes going on, yes, indeed, you have to do some healing, right? Sometimes in order to heal, it's all about us anyway. Like, what is mine to release? What is mine to embrace? What is mine to grow and change? You know, how do I need to maybe have a different outlook or perspective on things? You know, and how do I evolve as a human being and becoming the best version of myself? Then we have, the Nine of Pentacles. Interesting. This was in the Virgo reading just now, in the last position. And the Knight of Cups. So the way I've been looking at these kids is that these are the chapter headings, and then we're going to get into the chapters and see what the story is as it unfolds. So our Knight of Cups is advancement, adventure, moving forward, good fortune. He's just steady Eddie. He's not spilling that cup. He's just walking. All right, before I break out into song again, let's go over here to the Star and see what else we have. Wow. The King of Pentacles, right? And the Pentacles have stars on them. So the King of Pentacles is your abundance, your prosperity, your foundation. You're set. You're good. You're making a choice with this Two of Swords. Sometimes the Two of Swords might seem like a sticky position to be, but this person on the card is definitely at peace. I would say that even though there's a choice point to be made, that they're wearing white. They are in this meditative state. They're holding this space. They are calm, and their other senses are heightened because they're blindfolded. So they're very well in tuned with what is going on. There's a peace of mind here. And since this is talking about the Star, I'm going to say that you've gone deep inside and that you're able to figure some things out. I will always advocate for meditation. If you're not meditating already, please begin. There's a bunch of apps out there. You could just do a 5-minute meditation. You can find that time, please, in your car, on the train, before you walk back into the house, whatever it is, at lunch. Find a place and a time to meditate. And then we have the King of Swords with this. Wow. So there's this groundedness with the King of Pentacles, and there's this knowledge and wisdom that comes with this King of Swords. So I feel like this is all like parts of you internally. That's the energy that I'm getting. And we're going to go over here to the Nine of Pentacles and see how this, chapter goes into the next one. Well, we have the Hangman, which is just you're reflecting. It's self-imposed pause, what's happening here. I'm in the garden. Everything's fine. Everything's copacetic. Let me go inward and see what else needs to be done. Perfect time to do it. When everything is going great, it's an awesome time to go within and do some work. It's oftentimes that when things go awry, it's like, oh, I need to do this work. And then, but you're not in the best receptive state or the a good state for evolution when you are just struggling to get by. Here, I feel like you are in a place where you can step up your game, your internal game or your public game, whatever it might be, because things seem to be going really well. So don't forget, even when things are going well, ask yourself, how does it get even better than this? So we don't save that sentence for when things are only bad. Like when you get a flat tire, how does it get even better than this? Because it sounds snarky and sarcastic. But it's like, even when things are amazing and great, just like, oh my God, how can it get even better than this? And here it is, the Empress. More abundance, more prosperity, more wealth. There's a harvest coming in for you. And let's take a look. And do you see the stars on the top of her crown? Right? And we just came from the same stars over here. And then you also have the Temperance with her, which is alchemizing and creating whatever it is that you want. There's a lot of water here. Water is feminine, the creative aspect of things. So maybe you are in the middle of a brainstorm of creating that next best thing for yourself while reaping the rewards of something else. Maybe something that you're doing is able to feed you and sustain you while you're able to go be creative, which would be awesome. It would be really great. It reminds me again of the book, The Big Leap. While you do your excellence, and your excellence, whatever that might be, to pay the bills, your excellence helps feed your genius, what you're here to do and be in this world. So we're moving slowly forward with this Knight of Cups, which is great. I feel like there's nothing to rush here. I feel like you're in a really good place, Capricorn. We have the Eight of Swords, which just means take a moment and go ahead and still continue assessing like you were with the Hangman. As things become available, as new information comes in, write it down in the columns. Is this for me? Is this for somebody else? Is this for now, or can I do this later? Like, what can this be done now? Can this do, or do I have to do X, Y, and Z before I can do A, B, and C? That's all this is asking you to do is with the Eight of Swords, is to just be prudent and to be on point. Get your ducks in a row, figure it out, put it down, pen to paper. Because here it is, you're doing the good work with the Three of Pentacles. This is you at your craft. And then you're going to even move even faster with the Knight of Wands. Right? There's going to be a point where you're going to rear the horse up and like hi-ho silver away, you are going. You're going to take off. This, whatever this idea is, I feel like towards the end of the week, you're going to be in this brainstorming moment of figuring it out where you're going and what you're doing. And the path is going to be so clear, so clear. Wouldn't that be something if the Chariot was on the bottom? Let's take a look. Well, the path is so clear, and there are so many choices available to you because of it. So with this Seven of Cups, just use your discernment. Dot your I's, cross your T's. Don't take the first shiny thing. Follow your gut. It is Mercury retrograde. So this is an opportunity, and I like to think of Mercury retrograde as a do-over. So whatever the energy is that's coming up, may feel familiar to you. And if that's the case, go ahead and just write down the familiarities, what you did in the past, what you would change in the future, what you did in the past. If you're presented with X, Y, and Z again, how would you do it differently? So keep those things in mind. I think with the King of Swords, you have that information. With the Hangman, you have this information, right? With the Ace of Swords, you are thinking about that information. How can I do it? I'm going to do it again, but how can I do it better this time? And this is your opportunity to shine, Capricorn. I think you have this. I'm excited for you. Let me know what you've been working on. Let me know what's going on the horizon. I'll hold space for you. I sound very key to it, whatever you need. And again, if you made it this far to the reading, thanks for being here. Thanks for seeing it through. consider liking and subscribing, and I will be back next week. Take care of you.